everybody. Good to see you once again. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're safe and well wherever you might be out there. Now, we're going to draw turtles today. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the shell. I need you to do a curved line just like you see right here. Just like you see right here, little curved line. And it kind of looks like that sad face that we were drawing a while ago. All right, that sad face. You can see that curved line, and then I want you to do this. This shape here kind of looks like a little worm in a way, like one of those little earthworms, and they sometimes move very slowly as well, all right? And just like the turtles, they crawl on the ground, but notice it also looks like a top hat that you would wear. If you were drawing a top hat, we could probably stop right here, couldn't we? All right, but we're one of those hats, you know, those hats that you see gentlemen wear from time to time. But we're going to draw the turtle shell here. We're going to do a little curved line right underneath here. All right, look at that. Now it kind of looks like a hamburger, doesn't it? I know that kind of makes you hungry a little bit when you look at it. You know, it kind of gives you a little bit of an appetite sometimes, a hamburger or any type of sandwich there that you might enjoy. All right, now let's do two lines like this. It's almost like drawing the letter V. But this is the belly of the turtle, what we're drawing. I know what we're drawing now, it doesn't look like much now, it doesn't make much sense. But when we add all the other parts, you'll see what I mean, okay? It's going to come together. Do these lines right here, y'all. Just some little lines. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to look amazing. Just do a few little lines going all the way down the shape of that earthworm, okay? You just kind of do, those are called vertical lines. Anytime lines go straight up and down, or just up and down in general, those are called vertical lines. Anytime the lines go straight across from left to right, they are called horizontal lines, all right? Now I need you to do one. Here we go with the horizontal line. I need you to do a horizontal line going just like this. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, okay? You could just kind of do a little line like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just do the best you can, all right? Take your time. And remember, you can always pause these videos and rewind them and whatever you need, okay? And sometimes I may be going a little fast, but you can always fast forward. Now let's do some more, or you can always rewind. That's what I meant to say. Let's go ahead and do some vertical lines. You got two right there that kind of curve, and then we got one that's a little bit straight right there. Do that for me, okay? Now you can probably start to see the shell come together a little bit. It's starting to get there, all right? Now we're going to add some more things to it. If you ever look closely on a turtle shell, like your regular box turtles, even your tortoises, you will see these little lines that kind of almost swirl in a way. These lines that kind of curve a little bit, and this gives that shell that rough texture. So we're going to add that, okay? We're just going to do some curved lines in each of these little sections here on the top of the shell. I'm just going to go ahead and add. Y'all just kind of follow along here. They don't have to look 100% like mine, but I'm just going to go on and y'all just try to, this part here is not really so much of a race. We're just getting them all done, kind of taking our time together. And you just put them there any way you can, okay? Take your time. Do the best you can. See, I'm just swirling these lines on around, okay? Alrighty, there we go. Take your time and do the best you can. Now, you can probably start to really see that shell come together, all right? Sometimes you find turtles every now and then wandering around, crossing the street, or roaming around in your yard. You know, they just kind of keep to themselves. I catch them a time or two. Sometimes I've been to certain parks and recreational places, and I'll catch the turtles kind of lounging about, you know, I don't bother them or anything. Sometimes people have helped them cross the street. They'll get out in the middle of the street or the road, and you know you don't want them to get hit by a car. So sometimes people can, if there's no other cars coming, if it's kind of a safe place, they may kind of pick that turtle up and help them get on across the street so it can get to safety. Trying to find a water source a lot of times. Let's do these legs. It's legs here. We just did right here. Take your time with them. Legs on a turtle, you know, they're kind of small. They don't, you know, carry the turtle very fast, you know. The turtle moves very, very slowly, but still the turtle is able to get the job done, do things that it needs to do, and be at peace and everything. And they seem to be so calm and so relaxed a lot of times. All right, and its shell, of course, is like a place of refuge. All right, it's a place where it can kind of hide from predators or any type of danger that may be about. All right, and we're a lot like that too. Our shell is kind of like our home sometimes, or a place that we often retreat to whenever we just want to be alone. Okay, now let's draw the face of this turtle. We're drawing the neck is kind of long there. And then I'm going to carry this line on around and kind of move it around. It's kind of similar to how we did those lines on the shell. We did those swirl kind of lines. And we're going to have this turtle smiling right here. We're going to give him a big smile right there. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that for me. And he's got to be able to see. Okay, so we're going to give him an eye, a little dot right there. Okay, just a little dot right there. You see it come together now? Starting to come together, make more sense there. Let's bring this neck on round. This is a long neck turtle. Now, you have the choice here. I made the neck of my turtle kind of long, maybe a little bit too long. I'm gonna shorten mine, and you're welcome to do that, but you don't have to. I'm using my computer tool here to kind of let me shorten this neck, but if you were going to shorten the neck, you'd probably have to maybe erase the face of the turtle and start over in that part. But like I said, you don't have to. This turtle's neck can be long, okay? We're just having fun with this drawing. It's not doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, turtles aren't perfect, and turtles look so many different ways. You have your regular box turtle. You have your very large tortoises that can live up to 100 years or more. You even have your sea turtles, all right? We're going to look at the sea turtles next. That can live a lot of years, too. There's so many different types of turtles, even your snapping turtles, too. Alrighty, so go ahead, y'all, and add those other legs. I added, turtles have 4 legs, and that little tail that's in the back, you see there. I hope I forgot to mention that a while ago as we were drawing. Now you got those other legs. I think we've got all the turtle drawn. This is we've got all the parts of the turtle here, so I believe now we're ready to throw in the color. How do you say? How do you feel about that? I believe we're going to have a lot of fun using these colors here, and you can use any colors that you choose, okay? And any coloring tool is fine. I'm just going to use a green because most of the time when you see turtles, they kind of have little green color to them, okay? But you can use any color you choose, and you can use any coloring material that you have there. You can use marker, you can use color pencil, you can use paint, whatever you decide is fine, all right? You just have you some fun, and I may throw in some different shades of green, a different shade for the belly and the shell, just kind of, this is just me kind of just playing around and having a little fun here, throwing in my colors, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. Even if you go outside the line a little bit, that's all right. Remember, nobody's perfect. When you're drawing, you don't have to worry about being perfect, okay? Sometimes when you try to be perfect, it takes all the fun away, all right? You just want to have fun. All right, that's the main thing with art. If you can't have fun, then it's really going to be kind of miserable. You don't ever want to be miserable while you draw. You just want to enjoy the process and enjoy having fun doing creating different drawings and learning how to draw these different things. And I encourage you. There's so many different ways to draw turtles. This that I showed you right here is just one out of many. Okay. But you may even find a much easier, more fun method. You just have to kind of go online and see. There's so many different kinds. But take your time, do the best you can with this, and I'll see you later. Hello once again, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I hope everybody is safe and sound. This time around, we're going to look at a much different type of turtle, okay? And that is, of course, the sea turtle, all right? First, I need you to do a circle. Let me show you how this circle goes. Again, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. If you notice how mine is not all the way perfect, no such thing as a perfect circle, okay? All we can do is get it as close as we can. But you don't even have to worry about getting it close, all right? It's okay if it's a little off. No such thing as a perfect circle, just like it's no such thing as a perfect turtle or a perfect person. But go ahead and do this on around this turtle, these little curved lines like so. These are going to be little baby turtles, and since we're going to have to draw a few of these, we're going to keep them kind of small, okay? And not quite as detailed. Now, when you're drawing these turtles, you can keep them the same size you have there, or what I recommend when you get ready to draw the next couple of ones, that you draw them kind of small, okay? You may see them look a little large here on the screen. I'm going to decrease the size of them in just a minute. But I want you to put some eyes right there on the top one there for the turtle's eyes so he can see where he's going. These sea turtles, what happens, with the mother turtles, what they will do is they will burrow in the sand there on the beach and lay their eggs. Do this shape right here. This is going to be where we draw the design on the shell of these turtles. All right. And what the mother turtle does, she'll lay her eggs on the beach there, find a nice spot, and then after a while, those eggs will hatch, and those turtles are automatically conditioned and to head towards the water, and the water source in that ocean. And the unfortunate part is not all of them get to make it there. Sometimes the seagulls will come through and pick them off, or some other types of birds will come through and devour those eggs, and it's so sad to hear and to see, but that's just how nature is. Let's do some lines going like this. Nature can be very vicious. It can be a very, very strange and unusual place, and not all those turtles get to make it to the ocean, but the few that do end up going on and living very long lives. Some of them live to be up to 100 years old, okay? They can outlive people. I'm going to size this on down because we got to draw several of them. Now, here's where we're going to have some fun. Now that you know how to draw those turtles in just those few little steps, I want you to now kind of race with me. We're going to have us a little race. I want to see, can you draw some more? We're going to draw 4 more of these, so we have 5 in all. So I want y'all to just see, can you beat me at drawing all these? We're going to race a little bit, okay? It's going to be fun. See if you can draw 4 more before I finish, okay? I'm going to go ahead and start. All right, y'all go ahead and start. See, can you beat me? I'm going to move kind of fast here. Now that we know how to draw it, I'm going to move kind of fast here. So, see, can you catch up with me? See, can you win? I bet some of y'all are going to win, okay? All right, I'm going to do like this. Got my shape there and my lines. Uh-oh, y'all. I've already got this second turtle almost done. Now, y'all gotta kind of have to catch up with me now. All right, I'm going to size this one down. Ooh, which turtle are y'all on so far? Which are y'all on, the third one or the fourth one? Oh, let's see. I'm fixing to start my third one here. See, can you finish before I do? All right, got the head of the turtle there. They got the arms. All right. Almost there, y'all. Almost there. Got my eyes. I'm going to throw in this little shape here in the middle. And I got my lines going like this. All right. This is turtle number 3. All done. All righty. We're going to have them kind of, as you're drawing these, you can have them kind of down here at the bottom like what I'm doing. All right. That's going to be the best place because we're going to be drawing the water kind of up near the top of the page. Okay. Now, when it comes to drawing, you can also, if you run out of room at the top of the page, you can just attach an extra page on kind of near the top, and that'll be just fine. Okay. But we're going to actually draw the water, the ocean water, up near the top of the page. All right. Oh, y'all, I'm on my last turtle. How far along are y'all? You about to catch up with me, or how many of y'all are able to finish before me? All right, I bet some of you may be all the way done. Okay, I'm on my last turtle. All right. There we go. I'm going to add my lines, and that is turtle number 5. All done. Okay, now hopefully y'all were able to finish those up and get all those turtles finished there. And everything. Now, when you're drawing, you don't always have to race against time or race another person, It's never about who's the fastest. I was just kind of doing that so we could have a little bit of fun, but you can always take your time. Never feel pressured in having to draw fast or try to get anything done quickly. I want you to always be comfortable and take your time. And you can always rewind the video anytime you need or pause whatever you need. Let's draw the water up here, y'all. We're just going to draw a little bit of water. And basically all that is we're going to just have some curved lines like so, some squiggly type of lines, just like you see there. All right. This is that tide that's coming in. Many of you have walked on the beach before and felt the water tide kind of coming in, all right? Or you may have kind of, played and splashed near the ocean when you were out on the beach having fun. All right, let's go ahead and throw in our color now. I think we're ready. We've got these 5 little turtles that are making their way to the ocean. All right. So first thing I'm going to start off with is the sand. Okay. I'm just going to take me a brown. Again, you can use any color you choose, any color and material that you have, whatever marker, color pencil, paint, whatever you want to use. And we're going to throw in some brown. Now you can make the sand any color, okay? But I think the most common color you see on the sand is brown. So I'm just going to use a brown right here. All right, just take your time, do the best you can. When it comes to my ocean here, you just use some blue, okay? You can use any color you like again, but I just like to use blue whenever I draw, or excuse me, whenever I paint water. I usually go with some type of blue, okay? Sometimes I may do a light blue or a dark blue, or I may mix the two together or do them side by side. Like with this one, I just used one blue right there, but this right here, this first part of this that I'm doing right just then was a lighter blue. Okay, so you're welcome to use any kind of blue. Your sand, once you got the brown laid in, you can do some dots here for the grains of sand that are on the beach. You think about all those grains of sand on the beach. You could be all it would take you the rest of your life to count them, and you wouldn't even probably you know, finish a third of the sand that's on the beach, counting all those little grains of sand. It would take a lifetime to count them all right? But these turtles here, they're not worried about the sand. We're going to color them green. They're ready to get out of the sand. They're ready to get in that ocean and start swimming and living their lives, all right? So take your time with this. Have some fun. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.